just wish that she had an additional turn that would make it a little bit better. There are some times to where the dodge part does come into play and the hero special or the Titan special does go off, but overall it does miss a little bit. But I am still excited, mostly because of the attack damage. Hey, thanks so much for checking out the channel. If you're curious about any other hero in Empires and Puzzles, you can view my website at anchorgame.com. There you will find I've graded every single hero with a calibrated team of graders. This resource will always be free. Thinking about supporting the hero grades and the breakdown videos? You're welcome to donate. Otherwise, feel free to share this resource with a friend. I have my exclusive line group called Anchor Cove, where you gain access to myself and tons of other experienced players with on-demand information and resources. If that piques your interest, all that information is on the opening page of my website with a short video. Let me dive into today's hero breakdown. Hey, thanks so much for checking out the channel. Today we're going to be doing a brand new hero breakdown on Inari, the cute little druid fox woman who looks like a copy of Ninetales if she was in a human form. She's got 813 on her attack, 642 on her defense, and 1312 on her health. Statistically, that attack stat is super high. There's not too many other heroes that are competing against having a higher attack stat. Her defense does leave a lot to be desired at 642, and the health it's about average. She is running at average speed. She is also part of the Atlantis summons, which means that she gives you a bonus anywhere between 2 and 5 heroes. They get anywhere between 2% and 12% mana generation, depending on if you have multiple Atlantis heroes on your team. This video is sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends. It is a free massive turn-based dark fantasy RPG. To try this game out, all you gotta do, go to the video description, click on the special links. You will receive 50 gems, 1 energy refill, 100,000 silver, and 1 free champion, Executioner. All your treasure, it's waiting for you right over here. As far as her hero specials go, she has a special ability to where all allies get 56% chance to dodge special skills for 3 turns. Each dodge summons a Sakura Fox minion. Sakura Fox minions also have 8% HP and 30% attack inherited from the caster. It adds 7% mana to its owner at the end of each turn. So when you first look at this hero, it doesn't really seem like too much that she's doing. I remember when it was first released, I was really excited about it. Obviously, you're not really dealing damage, but I do love the ability to have it so that all your allies get that special chance to miss, and that happens quite frequently. Her issue though comes into where it only lasts for 3 turns, which that does make it very hard to time with her being at average speed. A lot of times you're going to have a little bit of an issue to where you want it to go off and it doesn't go off, and you're kind of left with a hero that's not really doing too much. That is something to address with her. She is part of the rogue class, which means that she has a little bit of competition for emblems. Overall though, I'm not really too thrilled to be giving too many emblems to her. Against a Titan, she does get an A grade there, mostly because that 813 attack is absolutely amazing. Like I don't think there's very many other heroes that have better attack. So that's pretty awesome to notate. And I do like the dodge ability. I know personally myself, I still use Inari on my purple, against purple Titans. She does fit in on my high tile damage. And I just wish that she had an additional turn that would make it a little bit better. There are some times to where the dodge part does come into play and the hero special or the Titan special does go off, but overall it does miss a little bit. But I am still excited, mostly because of the attack damage, and that's why it does get an A grade there. So when we look at what she does on offense, she's going to get a B grade, mostly because she doesn't interact with the board too much. She really highlights and works really well when you're facing a team that has mass impact or deals damage to all of your heroes. So for instance, she worked really well against heroes like Zelene, also potentially like Hunshin. She worked really well on anything that impacted all of your board. But right now I would say things are a little bit more specific. She could have some time to shine when you got Teleria running around and also Vila. I personally haven't really used her on offense too much, so some of you guys might say that she does really well now. But unfortunately, the skill set being at 3 turns, it definitely impacts her usability. It doesn't really give you too much, and not to mention that that's her only hero special. I think that they probably wagered that she might be a little bit too annoying at 4 turns. So I wish that she had a little bit of an increase as far as what she did. So she does get a B grade on offense. When we take a look at what she does on defense as a tank, she does get a B grade again as a tank, mostly because her defensive stats aren't that great. I do like her attack power. I have seen some people use Inari, but ultimately it's not really that much of an issue, mostly because you can just time it to where you're not going to summon your special skills on any of the heroes when you're attacking into her as a tank. So you can just kill her with the dodge or with the tile damage. Doesn't really matter. She goes off a bunch of times and you can kind of pair it. Not too much of a factor there as a tank. When we look at her as far as a flank grade goes, she does get a B grade there. You could maybe use her possibly as a flank. I wish that they did something a little bit more with her to give her a little bit more meat, but unfortunately where she's at only 3 turns, she's not going to really do too much. And then on the wing, it just gets really bad from there. Being at C, a lot of your heroes are probably already dead by then. Don't use her in the wing. It's a very bad idea. But she does get a B grade there on her defense. That could actually flex down to a B minus. I'm not too stoked on her on defense at all. If we look at her weekly raid grade, she does get a B plus on rush attack, mostly because you can interact with the board quite substantially. You're running at a very fast speed. You can set it up so all the hero specials go off, and then you have the ability to dodge anything that they throw at you. So she is pretty cool there. On buff, she does get a B grade there, mostly because she's running at average speed, so you're not really worried too much about what's going on. And she doesn't do too much. I mean, the skill set of the 56% dodge, it is kind of relevant, but it's not really going to be doing too much on buff. And on Bloody Battle, she's going to get a B grade there, mostly because she's just pretty average. So overall, she does get a B grade. She's an overall average hero. I have her fully leveled up. She's kind of niche, she's kind of fun, but unfortunately I've sidelined her probably for a bit now for other heroes. There's definitely other heroes that you could potentially give her the nod. She is still on my Titan team. I don't know. I like her, but I'm not too thrilled about her. That's why she's got the B grade there. So thank you so much for checking out this channel, watching this content. Please make sure you subscribe to the channel, also turn notifications on, and I'll check you out on the next video. Hey, thanks so much for checking out the channel. Today we're going to be doing a brand new hero breakdown on Inari, the cute little druid.